political insiders join us live here on CBS 21 at 5:30. We want to talk about a lot going on, not only in our state, but the primaries tonight, so we'll get started.
All right. Gentlemen, there hasn't been a whole lot of news coverage today. Wisconsin, I guess, the most important state, though, in this primary. Am I right?
Wisconsin's the big prize tonight. Largest number of delegates. Again, an industrial northeast state, if you will. It's really a Midwestern state, but it's kind of the continuum of Ohio, Michigan, Illinois, and the march westward for Mitt Romney. If he wins tonight in Wisconsin, he has a full head of steam coming into the Pennsylvania primary 3 weeks from now. There's that big lull, and you do not want to be in second, third, or fourth place with that big of a lull. And Mitt Romney looks like he's in pretty good shape coming out of tonight.
But Torm's still saying, hey, I can do this.
And it looks like he could lose all three of these tonight. I mean, whether they're Eastern or Western, they all count. There's 42 delegates in Wisconsin, 37 in Maryland, 19 in the District of Columbia. That's almost 100 delegates overall that are at stake, and it's that march on delegates that keeps on going that is going to put Romney over the top, not whether he wins this one or loses it.
There's been a lot of talk that the longer this process goes on, the worse it is for the Republican Party. Charlie, how do you feel? How much longer can this the primary process drag out?
I still take a contrarian view there. I think this process is good for the Republican Party. I think it's ultimately very beneficial for the nominee. It gives the Republicans the chance to dominate the media and to dominate the conversation, because when this nomination is wrapped up, guess who takes center stage? And although he has an indefensible record, he will have the opportunity to communicate through the media every single day. Right now, he's pushed off by the Republicans. To me, that's a good thing.
Charlie was telling Noah, we need the rain.
All right. Well, of course, we'll have you back tonight to talk about the primaries on CBS 21 News Live at 11. But let's move on really quick to Governor Corbett wanting a private company to come in and manage the Pennsylvania lottery. And he says by doing this, it's going to better put the money made by the lottery to elderly people of Pennsylvania, which is essentially what the lottery is for. Why do this?
Well, I think one of the things that states that have done it do it to try to emphasize marketing, try to emphasize increased sales. There is the belief that government employees, have a sort of a mixed emotions about encouraging gambling among lower income people. Now, I can see the logic there, but we've had some excellent ad agencies over the years doing marketing for the lottery. So, I mean, it's going to be tough to really make it work out in practice.
It's also tough to not step on toes. I mean, the people already running the lottery are saying, hey, this is something we did wrong.
More efficient and more money directly to the bottom line, to the taxpayers of Pennsylvania and to the senior citizen recipients of that money. A good thing all around.
Okay. State House is proposing to cut seats, cut about 50 seats. It's now on the House floor, this bill, this proposal. Let's start with you, Tony. Do you feel that it's even possible to achieve this?
Well, it's going to take a change in the Constitution, meaning a vote in two separate sessions of the General Assembly and a vote of the people. It'll take a while, but I think it's probably worth doing. It's going to be symbolic more than actually saving lots of dollars, but I think it's really worth doing, yes.
Good idea.
Well, size matters, and so when they're addressing the size of the legislature, it's certainly going to be an interesting debate, and as Tony said, it's a constitutional amendment which requires a lot of time. Passage in two consecutive sessions, and then a plebiscite, a referendum before the people. So we're talking about a long time down the road, but there are a lot of folks that think that it is purely symbolic and that a more meaningful reform would be to go back to a part-time legislature. That's an issue that I think is still going to be discussed hotly in the days ahead.
All right.
Thanks, guys, as always, and we'll see you back here tonight again, live at 11, to talk about the primaries. And you can catch our political insiders every Tuesday here on CBS 21 News at 5:30.